Hello, and what is going on today, guys? TomCat here. Today, we are back in Forza Horizon 3, and I'm going to be building the car that Dodge needs to make. Now, that's the all-wheel drive Hellcat. What our whole point here is to make it supercar fast off the line by eliminating the wheel spin with all-wheel drive, and then taking it to Blizzard Mountain and making sure it actually works properly. So, taking it to Blizzard Mountain, using it in the snow, and creating the ultimate multi-purpose Hellcat. So we're going to use it on like a race setup here. Then we're going to take it over there and we're going to lift it. So it's kind of like a best of both worlds type deal almost. So going to go ahead and go to the garage, go to, I don't know if I want to do the Liberty Walk. I think I mean, I'm going to go ahead and do the kit, but I'll do the kit with my own custom upgrades. I'm not going to do the kit with, like, their own pre-made upgrade, because, honestly, like, I feel like the kit, like, if you do it with your own upgrades, then it's a little bit more interesting. All right, all-wheel drive, and why would we engine swap the Hellcat? Why? The Hellcat engine is legit. Okay, we could do the Liberty Walk. Spoiler, I don't know, actually. I like the factory one with the Liberty Walk kit, but I also like the Liberty Walk one. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the Liberty Walk, but it just looks cool. And it also kind of completes the rear end of the car, makes it look a little bit more... I was going to say aerodynamic, but it's a freaking Challenger. It's not aerodynamic anyway, so race suspension is going on. And the thing is, you can do race suspension or rally suspension. It doesn't matter because you got full adjustability either way. Both of them are just a preset. So it doesn't really matter which one you go with. They're literally just both presets. Now, drivetrain-wise, we're going to upgrade everything. We're going to upgrade the hell out of everything, actually. Because everything in there really makes a lot of difference on an all-wheel drive car. Even more than it does on a rear-wheel drive car, I think, because if you really beef up the drivetrain of an all-wheel drive car, that really eliminates a lot of slop that you have to go through. Now, I'm not going to do the fuel system. I did the intake, I'm doing the exhaust, and I'm doing a flywheel. Just intake, exhaust, like basic bolt-ons, that kind of stuff. And then from there, okay, that puts us 738 horsepower, 79 pound-feet of torque, and that brings the weight to about 3,537 pounds. So, regardless, it's going to be a really fun car to drive, and we're going to put race tires on it over here. Then when we get over to Blizzard Mountain, we're going to stick snow tires on it just to make sure we have all that extra grip. And we're going 325s up front, where's 325? Yeah, square stance, 325s up front, 325s in the back. All-wheel drive, I'm going to square stance. And I'm honestly, like, I feel like I might leave the factory wheels just because I want this to be kind of an OEM plus type deal. Even though I've got a wide body kit on it, the wide body kit is literally just to accent the all-wheel drive. Because the all-wheel drive version that they're actually going to make does have some wider fender arches. It's not quite the same exact body. So it's somewhere in between. Obviously, it's not anywhere near as crazy as the Liberty Walk kit, but it's somewhere in between. And it's not necessarily as... not necessarily as accented as the Liberty Walk kit is, but no factory fender arches are going to be that, you know, that wide unless you're dealing with a really, really, really special car. So, regardless, we're literally, like, I floored it just for a brief period in 4th gear, and it didn't spin, which is very unlike a Hellcat. But let's just ease into it in 1st gear and see what we get. And go! Traction constantly. Now, I expected that, but what my biggest thing is with this build is I want to see if it destroys the turn-in. I want to see if it basically makes it an understeer machine, or if no, it still oversteers. I'm impressed and surprised. It still oversteers. What is this? Is this drift zone? Oh, God. This is not going to be what this car is for, because it's all-wheel drive. Oh, dear. I can't really, like, you can't really clutch kick it and keep the slide going. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get anywhere near as much angle, or, I mean, you can do a huge angle, but you're not going to be able to transition as easy. You just have to, like, keep doing these back and forth transitions and then just flooring it with the all-wheel drive. I'm just not used to the style of doing a drift zone with all-wheel drive system. It's just not necessarily the best way to do it, in my opinion. But we need to find... But I'll tell you what, actually, since we've got a corner here. Oh, you can feel the front end pull it out of a corner. But it still does feel like it's rear-wheel drive. You still feel a percentage going to the back. And I actually am really curious to see what the power split is on, because if I e-brake into a corner going way too hot and then just floor it out of it, it does pull it right out. So, and I didn't have to input much counter steer. So if we go to the tune, we go all the way over to the differential setup. We've got 50% acceleration in the front, 0 in the rear, and then 75-75 in the back with a 65% rear balance. I like that. I like that a lot. I might prefer just a little bit more rear balance, but I'm actually going to do a launch real quick and see how it feels launch-wise. That was a no-drama launch. Like, literally, it chirped and went. There was nothing there. Not even a hint of wheel spin. And that's what you want. That is exactly what you want when you're trying to build something where you're but where you're trying to put this much power to the ground and you want to go all-wheel drive to really get that grip. This thing has it in truckloads. This thing has it so well that you literally, like, dude, how are you going to argue with that? Like, literally, how are you going to argue with that? It's just insanely grippy. But it still has enough power to where if you're sideways in a corner and you need to break it loose, you can break it loose. But it just pulls you right out of the corner, minimal input of counter steer, and you're good to go. Oh, hey, a jump. Oh, God. Yep. It's not gone well. Not gone well at all. But at this point, we know it works. We know it works, and we know it works really well. So we have to go up to Blizzard Mountain, stick some snow tires on there, and see how it goes when we take it up the Devil's Corners. Now, because the Devil's Corners, oh my God, you've got your work cut out for you, even in an all-wheel drive car. But the whole point here is to really let this thing string between corners super, super smoothly. And if we can get it to do that, we're golden. If we can get it to do that, 100% good to go, and this car is a win. At least I'm going to consider it a win. Just a little bit more loading to do. That's the only thing about Blizzard Mountain. The loading times are The loading screens, meh. I mean, you gotta wait. They're actually not as long as the old Storm Island expansion pack's loading screens. I think the reason why those took so long is because Horizon 2 didn't really run as fast as Horizon 3 does. Horizon 3 runs a little bit faster. I mean, as far as, like, you know, the way stuff loads in the back end of the game. They've improved it a good bit over Horizon 2, for sure. Like, as far as, like, loading times and stuff go, they're still not the quickest loading times, but they're definitely better. I mean, I remember loading into Storm Island a few times and just being like, oh my God, like, how long am I going to have to wait? But this, I mean, you do have to wait, but you know it's going to load. Like, you know it's going to load in, and you know it's not really going to be a problem. At any moment now. But also, actually, while it is... There we go. Okay, so only task we have here in the garage is literally slap some snow tires on this thing and head out. Wheels and tires, tire compound, get that snow tire on there, and we are good. Yes, dude, I'm so up for installing this setup. Actually excited to see how this thing's going to do out there on the snow, because you don't really think of muscle cars, even all-wheel drive ones, as being really good in the snow, but I really hope that this one is really, really up for it. Like, I'm really hoping that this one is the beast that we've all been looking for in, like, a snow-focused muscle car. And I know that's not really something that a lot of people look for, but I don't know, I'm a bit weird, so I like to build weird stuff. Spins a bit through first gear, but it gets up and goes really nicely. Let me see. Where are we going to head to? Let's get right here. Right here. Yes, we'll spawn in right there, right at the bottom of Devil's Corners, run up Devil's Corners, and then we've got that second road that comes right after it that's super, super tight. Like, insanely tight. Alright, come on, Hellcat. You got this. I actually prefer the Hellcat Charger to the Hellcat Challenger, but the reason why I decided to do this with the Hellcat Challenger is because they're coming out with that new all-wheel drive Challenger, and I really wanted to see what we could really, like, kind of if we could replicate that in Forza. Little drift zone. It's got enough power for sure to kind of maintain that oversteer. But if you just throw it in like that, oh my god, you can floor it, and the power just carries you, dude. Like, back it in, a little bit of e-brake, you drive it like a rally car. You drive it like a rally car, you back it in, pull the e-brake, aim at the apex, and you are good to go. Back it in, oh god, yeah, we lost all our speed and momentum. I mean, you have to drive it like a heavy rally car, but you can still drive it like one. Like that. Like that. Yeah. Oh, we've gone straight. Come on. Dude, I really like this. I really freaking like this. Come on. Oh, dude, the grip is so good. The grip is so good, and you can't argue with it. You cannot argue with how freaking amazing this grip is. It's just, what I would say is it's the best gripping all-wheel drive converted muscle car I've ever driven. I haven't driven anything thus far that grips quite like this conversion does. Save yourself. Some poo shot out then, but it's okay. Oh, God. Yep, understeer. That's what you got to watch out for. If you e-brake it too late, you end up understeering into the, well, snowbank. Stay right. Oh, well, you know what? We're going to just cut that bit of the track and head right up this way. It's all good. Dude, this is a freaking blizzard, and it's nasty. We're having to deal with so much, like, God, I can barely see right now. Go, 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 go. Oh, wow. Yeah, really short-shifted. Really short-shifted. Like, holy crap. Come on. Oop, not bad. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. Oh, we were too far inside. What the hell? Either way, hey, I mean, like, it still works, right? And we're at the top of the mountain. So, dude, you gotta build one. You have got to freaking build one. This thing is a hell of a lot of fun. But if you guys enjoyed this video and this build, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later. And actually, I realized I forgot to lift it. And you know what? It didn't really even matter that I forgot to lift it because it still did amazing. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.